Uh, okay, so I had to start another chat. Hopefully you guys make it over here. I don't know what's up with YouTube today. It's having a hard time doing like the live broadcast. It's like you're setting it for a future broadcast, but you're not, and that's what happened the first time, and it was having a hard time getting on. Um, so I guess I'll start wrapping it up a little bit if like YouTube's gonna be a little goofy. Um, Okay, so I just want to show you, Angela's like, yay, back! I'm here! So, I guess I won't spend too much longer then because YouTube seems to be a little funky right now. So I wanted to show you guys, because I have a lot of, not a lot, I think I've pared down my crystal book collection because some of them keep saying the exact same thing. So I like to have books that have a variety of information. And I love Judy Hall's stuff. So I have Judy Hall's 3 of her books. I have the Crystal Bible, the Crystal Bible 2, and the Crystal Bible 3. Although, because new minerals and stones are being found every day, hey Keith! It's hard to, keep printing a book and printing a book and, so some stuff that I have, sometimes you can't find it in these books, although they do have a wealth of information. And even my hemimorphite, which is my favorite stone in the world, when I think it was volume 2, has hemimorphite in it, but since it was printed in 2009, back when China was still kind of opening up again to the United States, in here it doesn't have China as a source, and now China is like one of the biggest sources of hemimorphite. So I wouldn't, with any like crystal book or anything that's in print, because information is always being updated and changing. You can have a book that has a lot of a good starting point for information, but definitely, Google search, check different sites, check like like geological sites, like geologysociety.com, or I like to go to the San Diego Geological Society here. They actually have a place down in Balboa Park where you can like keep getting updated information about new gems and like stones and kind of where they're from, because I like the I was like the kind of dig in the dirt kind of girl. I was always like finding rocks and like bones that I thought were dinosaur bones, but they were probably just chicken bones. So anyway, like if you wanted, a pretty good source of information for stones, though, Judy Hall is your woman. So, anyway, what I thought I would do, um, instead of pulling a card, because like I said, I want to wrap up a little bit because I guess YouTube's being a little funky, is that, instead of pulling a card, if you guys want me to, like, do a little bit of bibliomancy, like flip to a stone for you for a message, we could do that, and I will just like kind of feel whether like your stone is in book 1, book 2, or book 3. I thought that might be fun. Yeah, and then I'll do a little bit of healing at the end. Because I know everybody's in the midst of being busy right now. The dude's gonna be home probably about a half an hour. So yeah, let me know if you want me to kind of flip through and get you a stone. All right, Solaria said yes, please. Okay, Solaria, let's see. Let me put these. Okay, I'm gonna be pulling. Okay, so yes, the signal went out briefly. That's because the dude called and he's like, I'm gonna go grab the Viper. I'm gonna be by to pick you up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to finish up. Okay, so Solaria, where we left off. Okay, so I'm actually at the back of the book. So and it's in the chakra section. So I'm gonna feel like which area for you. Okay. So it's talking about the heart seed, but I was also thinking like spleen area. So color pink, The issue is soul remembrance, but spleen, because that's what I was getting in my head first, is energy leaching. The positive qualities for heart seed: remembrance of reason for incarnation, connection to divine plan, tools available to manifest potential. Spleen is self-contained and powerful. The negative qualities for heart seed is rootless, purposelessness, lost. Spleen is exhausted and manipulated. So I think that this is something that could happen, now, especially in the hustle and bustle of everything. Sorry, I have an eyelash. Everybody's trying to buy gifts, trying to get everything clean, trying to cook for family coming over and things like that. And I think that does have a drain on like our energy, our heart. We tend to maybe compromise our own energy and like things that we want and even our own happiness because we feel like, oh, I have to get this done. And it's like so laser focused on like, I gotta buy this, I gotta do this, I gotta make this, I gotta clean this. And just kind of what I'm feeling like for spleen and heart is just to kind of take a breather. Like, is it absolutely necessary that I buy everybody a gift? Can I make some people some gifts? And you know, okay, so like what I'm just gonna give you, for instance, when I buy people gifts or I make somebody gifts, I go off of what I feel like they need. And sometimes we get caught up with, I need to buy something big and fancy for them, and that's not always the case. So we end up spending like way more than we need to. And there are some people that we may not even like jive with and like get along with, but they're family, so it's like, oh, I gotta buy them a gift. And then we end up just buying something. So even somebody that maybe you don't get along with, what is something that you think they absolutely need? Maybe it could be something that they don't need physically, like maybe they need a new silverware set, I don't know. But more like, what do you think their energy needs? And then buy them a gift that way. And I think that that might help things be more heart-centered when you're buying gifts or doing whatever you're doing. I don't know. That's just kind of like what was coming to me for you. So yeah, Solaria, I hope that makes sense. Angela said, sorry, I had to go chase a Chiweenie down. He had a catch. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Carmen wanted one. Let's see, which book for you? I'm going to go with the first book for Carmen. You are very welcome, Solaria. Okay, Carmen, we got Azurite for you. That's Azurite stone, by the way. Azurite's very beautiful. Sometimes, it's just these tiny little crystals, and sometimes they're always like on something. So deep blue. Okay, attributes. Azurite guides psychic and intuitive development. It urges the soul toward enlightenment. It cleanses and stimulates the third eye and attunes to spiritual guidance. This crystal enables journeys out of the body to take place easily and safely. It raises consciousness to a higher level and gives greater control over spiritual unfoldment. It facilitates entering a meditative and channeling state. Azurite is a powerful healing stone, facilitating psychosomatic understanding of the effect of the mind and emotions on the body. For healing, it treats throat problems, arthritis, and joint problems, aligns the spine, and works at a cellular level to restore any blockages or damage to the brain. It heals kidney, gallbladder, and liver problems, and treats the spleen, thyroid, bones, teeth, and skin, and aids detoxification. It encourages the development of the embryo in the womb. Azurite has a special resonance with the mind and mental processes, mental healing, and stress relief. It can energize and realign the subtle bodies with the physical, clearing the chakras. Azurite elixir ameliorates a healing crisis where symptoms temporarily get worse before improving. Okay, so when I'm thinking of the throat chakra for you, I feel like sometimes things get a little tense, especially when we're forced into family situations, like everybody's together, and sometimes the alcohol is flowing, and people let out aggressions that maybe they've kept to themselves for a while. And I feel like there may be a lot of things about certain family members that you just are like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything, but they may like royally piss you off. um, and that's it's it's good to practice you know having a class in public and being like picking your battles and like, is it really like, should I like really start a fight right now with this person? Like, it's not even worth it, and that's good. Like, I think you're really good with that. But I think you might sometimes hold a lot of stuff in too much and just like just force that down. Where sometimes you don't need to shout things out and start a fight with somebody, but definitely let people know when they've crossed a barrier, they've gone too far. It's not okay to say certain things to you. So I think just kind of keeping that in mind, and you can be civil about it. Say, hey, that's that's not cool. I mean, you don't have to get into it, like get in somebody's face, like, what you mean? Like, you don't need to do that, but just like somebody's saying something and you're like, well, that's not totally cool. Like, I would appreciate it if you didn't, talk about that, or you didn't mention that, and you can say it in a totally low key, cool way. Just so that people know, instead of just like, here they go talking about that stuff again, and it's totally just making me angry and just like pushing it down. There are times where you can, just not say anything because you don't want a whole all out explosion. And there are times where you just need to speak up and put out those barriers, like, hey, like, we don't talk about that, or you don't talk about me that way. Like, I would appreciate it if you just didn't do that. And you can say that in a calm, collected way. So anyway, I hope that makes sense for you. And I don't know why I keep having an eyelash in my eyeball. Okay, Retha, I'm back. YouTube is being temperamental today. It is. So that's why I just kind of wanted to do, something really quick. And the dude's coming, so I'm gonna have to like end this chat soon anyway. Okay, so I think that was everybody. Because I can't. I'm running out of time. So I want to do a healing. I know you guys are all very busy doing your holiday stuff, and I appreciate everybody who's hanging out with me, especially because like one live chat ended and you guys found me in the second one. Carmen said, that's certainly me. My daughter holds me back most of the times. Thanks. You're very welcome. So yeah, just having a very conscious conversation with yourself, like before you open your mouth, or don't open your mouth to certain things. It's like, is somebody crossing a line and I just need to let them know that that's not okay? It's okay to do that. Like, you're not going to cause a whole fight. You could say it in like a, low-key way. Okay, so I'm going to send you guys all some healing. I know that around this time we are, a lot of things get brought up for a lot of us, a lot of childhood things, a lot of past things, a lot of past arguments, but then we're also making new memories, a lot of, fun things to be had, things to learn. And so I just want to send some of that healing out during this like crazy, stressful time. I'm going to send some of it to myself too. So like all around, and everybody who's not here, I'm just hoping that they get some of it as well. And actually anybody anywhere, even if they don't know my channel, or they don't even know who I am, or who knows, maybe they don't even know what YouTube is. Like, I just hope that they receive some of this. And since I have my Tibetan bowl here, I'm just gonna send you guys a little. Start it off by just clearing the area. And then I'll send you guys some energy. So if you are open to receiving it, you could just say it out loud. You can say it here on the comments. You can say it mentally that you're just open to receiving. And if you want somebody else or some fur baby or feathery baby or scaly baby or a place to receive it, you can say it out loud, say it mentally, or place it in the comments. So here we go. You can go about your day, by the way. You don't need to sit and meditate with me. You can go whatever it is you're doing, gift wrapping, watching television, doesn't matter. right, you guys. So thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope that you were able to get some good vibes. And yeah, I'm wishing you all a wonderful rest of your weekend, a wonderful, beautiful week next week. And no matter what holiday is coming up for you, I hope that it is a good one. I will try to do a live chat next weekend, but we'll see, because there's probably going to be a lot of people out of town with their families. I'm going to be with my family. So we'll definitely see. If anything comes up where I can't do a live chat, I'll do a post here on YouTube, just posting, hey, I'm not going to be able to do it, but maybe I'll like post a video or something. So anyway, you guys are absolutely welcome. I thank you guys for showing up and coming out and sticking with me through all the YouTube on and offness. Yeah, and I wish you guys nothing but love and peace, love and chicken grease. Peace out. Bye, guys. I will see you guys all in hopefully maybe next weekend or the weekend after for a live chat, but you'll definitely get videos from me next week. So, all right, I will catch you guys later. Remember to do that Give-sember, so send me your mailing address, and yeah, we'll pair you up Secret Santa style. All right, peace out, guys.